some blue right here.
Hi, I'm Hank Hayes, political reporter of the Kingsport Times-News, and today Virginia Governor Tim Kaine is here at Van Pelt Elementary School in Bristol, Virginia to make a pitch for the expansion of his pre-K initiative in Virginia.
For coming, the Governor Tim Kaine. Thank you, Governor.
Thank you all. I can't tell you how excited I am to be here. When we're in session in Richmond about twice a week, I like to come out to the communities and talk about the things we're talking about back on Capitol Square, because it's good not to be in the bunker there. We always have to remind ourselves that the work we're doing is not about Capitol Square at all. It's about 7.5 million Virginians in the 134 cities and counties outside Capitol Square. So we proposed a plan. I then had to trim it back as revenue slowed, but my plan was to take the existing program, which is about a $60 million a year program, Tom, and expand it by $48 million over the biennial budget. And now, even in a tight time when revenues are slowing, I've gone into other parts of state government and had them shrink a little bit to free up money for what I think is a real key priority. We don't have new money to grow right now, but we can let go of lesser priorities to fund higher priorities, and in my mind, this is a higher priority. I proposed in the budget ultimately about $48 million to expand the program. Both of the houses have come out with their budgets Sunday night. The Senate budget contained about $44 million for pre-K. The House budget, $25 million. Now, obviously, I'm going to be a lot happier if it's closer to 44 than 25, but there was a lot of discussion that led me to believe the House might put nothing in for pre-K. And the fact that they've taken the existing program and been willing to say, sure, it's a good investment, let's add another $25 million on top, that makes me feel good. As the two sides sit down and work toward a negotiation, I'm no genius about negotiation, but you know, when you see one side at 44 and one side at 25, you can probably figure out about where it might come out. But they're going to work and try to find where the right midpoint is. But I believe right now that they will find that midpoint, and that midpoint will be at a place that will enable us to begin a significant expansion of these early childhood programs. And the more youngsters, and especially at-risk youngsters, that we're able to serve, the better we're going to do in terms of educational outcomes and success. One of the things that I used to notice when I was doing school visits in the city when I was mayor of Richmond is if you go into a pre-K or kindergarten or first grade, there's this great excitement. But sometimes you do a fourth or fifth grade class and you can all...
Go ahead and put your name on there. We need to get the rest of these ones on the back of yours. We need a couple more of these.
What we're doing, dinner time's over?
Dinner time's over. It's lunchtime. All right, bye.